Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I would like to show a yarn order I received around a week ago. The largest order I did through Joann's for their oh my goodness, I cannot say it right. Yarnormous sale. There you go. And I actually looked up just to confirm the sale is still going on, so I believe it might end this week. So if there's any yarn that I'm about to show that you might be interested, you might want to check the website to double check and confirm the sale prices. So let me show some of the yarn. So the first yarn I'm going to show is big twist value, and I actually ordered a lot of I'm trying to get to the top. I ordered a lot of repeat colors that I've shown in videos before, so I pulled those out this time so I don't show them again. So these colors are new, they're a little different than the ones I had before, so I wanted to show these just in case there's a color that you might be interested. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much, I really do appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy. And this yarn is a Joann's brand and is just called Big Twist Value. And some information of this yarn: it is 100% acrylic, 380 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, 170 grams. It is categorized as a size 4 medium weight, and the recommended hook size is a 5mm or USH 8, and the recommended knitting needles is a 5mm US 8. It is machine washable, lay flat to dry. I don't know why I was having issues saying that. And this color that I'm showing, it is ivory. So usually when you order, because I order all my yarn from the Joann website, so I get it delivered. And whenever you order in two, they send it to you in plastic. They're plastic wrap. But for some reason this time, some of the plastic is actually torn, I believe. And I have a blue one that I caught that they might have pulled one out and then put one back in. So it's funny. And the dye lots are actually matching. It's just odd because the plastic is a little torn, but I don't mind. I mean, it still fully covers the yarn and it protects it really, really well. So, and myself, I am a fan of this white because they also have a cream color and one that's just, the name's just white. And then this one, which is ivory, I actually prefer this one a lot more. As you can see, it's a little bit more, it's white, but to me in person it has like a little touch of like beige to it. So, and it complements any color well, because I've done several blankets with this yarn and other colors with it, and it works really, really nice. So I'm a big fan of this color. And so there's this one. The other one I purchased is the blue that I just mentioned. Sorry, I had to move away to get it. Well, actually, I'll just take it out. See how I said they tore the plastic? I believe they pulled it out and put it back in, because I've ordered just 3 and they'll do that. They'll send 2 in plastic and then 1 by itself. And this one, I received it like this. I didn't open it. So I believe they saw, oh, wait, you ordered 2 and they just put it back. I mean, I don't mind the yarn. There was no issue with the yarn. Everything's fine with it, and I really like this blue, and I actually needed this blue for the spring blanket that I'm currently working on. And this color is cornflower blue, and it is color code 168000724. And I really love this blue. As you can see it's kind of not like a baby blue. It is cornflower blue. I've seen the shade before, like in house paint. So when I recognized the color, I was like, oh, I really want this yarn. And I'm a really, really big fan of this blue color. And my apologies, I forgot to give the color code for this one. The color code for this one is 180666936. So in case you're interested in this one, you can find it through that code. I do know that there are some people who purchase yarn, they actually search it through the number. Myself, I never do that. I always just search it through the color flat out. But some people actually use the color code. But the only time that's a lie. The only time I've only used the color code once was when I was trying to compare for a yarn, an older yarn I had. I just didn't remember exactly what the name was. So I looked it up online. I was able to find the code, and it was a Lion Brand yarn. When I went to Lion Brand and I typed in the code, boom, the yarn appeared. So it's the only time I used the code. But I do know some people purchase using the code, so to each their own. It might be easier for them. Excuse me. And the next color I want to show is this purpley one. And this one is soft purple. And the color code for this one is 168000633. And it's a really, really, well, soft purple. It's really light. It's not like lilac. Lilac is just a smidge little bit darker. And it's not like orchid, which I've shown before. That one's a little bit more pink than purple. It has like a magenta tone to it. So it's not as light as this one. And I actually needed this color specifically for the spring blanket that I'm working on. A lot of these yarns, I made sure to buy the colors that I needed just so I can have them in my inventory whenever I need to move on to the next color. And the next color I need to get, and I forgot to get it from my counter. Give me one moment. I don't believe, oh, sorry about that. I don't believe I've shown this color before, but this color. I actually needed this color when I was first designing my blanket. I needed a sage color, and I didn't really have a sage tone specific, so the only one I found kind of close was this color. But then, lo and behold, I went through my stash one more time and I found one lonely sage, and I was like, oops. And I figured I just put it away. I'm still using this color for the blanket I'm making. This color is jade green, which is color code 180666860. And I really, really like this green. It's more, I'm not too sure how to. Well, yeah, actually, it does remind me of jade. Have you ever seen the jewel? It kind of reminds me of it a lot. In person, it looks exactly like it. And it's not the closest color to jade, but it's the closest green I had. So that's why I'm using it with the blanket. But it's working really well with the complementing of it. So I'm a big fan of it. And this one originally I bought in 3, but they for some reason didn't put them in plastic. So, which I don't mind. The yarn was perfectly fine because usually with Joann's, especially when you put a big order of yarn, they'll put everything wrapped up in a nice, clean, new trash bag, and they'll put all the yarn in there and then wrap it and then put it in the box and then send it to you. So if the box is damaged, at least the yarn won't be damaged. And I've unfortunately had boxes really, really bad. So it really does help a lot. So, and I've never had a yarn really mess up on me. So I was real glad that I saw that this yarn was all perfectly safe. At the time of purchase, when I purchased this yarn, let me get the number real quick. I have my tablet with me, so I'm just getting the price. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of orders, so I have to go through and locate it. Well, currently right now it's going for $249. As I said, the sale is still going on, so it's still, if there's a color you're interested in, you can pick it up in that price since it's going right now. And I'm just locating it through the Joann's website. And yeah, myself, I purchased it at that price too. I did not have another coupon for it, so that was the price I purchased when I bought these. So this yarn that I had shown is Big Twist Value, and this is Joann's brand. So this is their in-house brand. So if you ever need just a regular standard yarn, just to make an easy project or just to try out stitches or anything, I highly recommend this yarn. It's really sturdy. It's really good yarn. It's really, really soft. That's why I keep squishing it. It's really squishable too, and it does keep you warm. I've made blankets before, and this yarn really, really keeps you nice and toasty when it gets kind of cold. So the next yarn I want the next yarn I want to show, I had purchased before when it first came out. Well, recently I saw that they came out with a whole new set of colors, and so I went crazy. I really love the yarn. It's really, really soft, and it's under the Big Twist family as well. It's called Big Twist Party. And the colors I've had before, they still have them in stock, but they added these new ones. There were around 4 of them, I believe, that they added, and I had to purchase them. And these are also on sale. At the time of purchase for these when I first purchased them, they were under the sale price as well. So I got a really good deal on these. And right now, if you go to the website, they're going for $3.99. So, and the regular retail price is $6.99. So that is a really, really good deal for this yarn. And let me give you some information about it. It is 100% acrylic, and as I said, the name is Big Twist Party. It is 240 yards, 3.5 ounces, 220 meters, 100 grams. It is categorized as a size 4 medium, and the recommended hook size is a 5mm or USI 9. I'm sorry, recommended 5.5. It's real small. So, oh, sorry. It's real small, so I barely saw the other 5. Sorry about that. Recommended hook size is 5.5mm or USI 9, and the recommended knitting needles are 4.5mm or a US 7. And this yarn, it is machine washable, lay flat to dry. And this color is called, where is it? Lavender Bellini. Now they changed a bit the way they designed the slips. So they used to have like really large print of the color name. I don't know why they made it really, really small. So that's why I had to really look for it so I can locate it. The same thing for the sizing information as well. They used to be real larger. Now they made it real small. And this color, I fell in love when I saw it. It has purples, it has some oranges in it, and has some white. There's dark purple, light purple. It's so, so pretty. I really like this color. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, I had to have it. A lot of these I bought because I want to make shawls. Because it's a really soft yarn, really squishable, and it's just really, really comfortable to work with. Because I've already made a shawl with this yarn of one of the older colors, and it just works really, really nice when, it's going through your hands. So I really do recommend this yarn, and it's just really nice yarn. So the other colors I've bought excuse me, is this one. And this one is, oop, I gotta find the name. I'm sorry, the color name again. This color is confetti. And as you can see, it exactly does look like confetti. It has it has blues and dark blues, pinks, greens, and I love the little random sparkle way that they put it. So I'm a big, big fan of that. And when I saw it online, it looks exactly the way it does online. So I was like, oh, I need to have that color. It's really, really nice. And as you can see, you can catch some of the color. Same thing, really soft, really squishable, really smooth too. So when I worked it up on, I was crocheting the project with it, it would just slide really, really nice on the hook, and I had no issues with it when I was working with it. I just really love this yarn. So the next color I bought was this one. Oop, this one. I really love this color. It's so, so bright, and I love that. This one is called Jelly Beans. And yeah, it makes me think of jelly beans. So you can see the pinks and the orange and the whites. They're all kind of speckled. And if you look at it, it does make you think of jelly beans. It makes you think of candy. And I really love the color. As you can see, let me get a little closer. There's a couple purples, a couple oranges. And I'm a big, big fan of this color. Ooh, there's a big old streak of orange there. And when I saw it online, I was like, oh, and I'm not a huge pink fan, but I love this kind of magenta kind of darker pink tone. So I fell in love when I saw this yarn, and yeah, fell in love with it. Keep squishing them. I'm sorry. And the last color I bought, I only bought 4 because that was the only color. I only saw 4 new ones. Is this color. And I don't usually buy green. I do have some green yarn whenever I'm going to use a project, but just to use it, just to have it, I usually don't buy it. Not that I don't have anything. I don't have anything against green. It's just, to me, I always feel like it has to be complemented with another color. I've never had anything just flat out green. And this color is called Bubble Tea. And when I saw the name, I was like, oh, I have to have that color. But it is a really, really nice bright green, as you can see. There's some neon tones. There's a couple dark greens, really light green, and then speckles of different colors, the purples and all that. And I really, really love how all the colors work together. And the way these yarns look on this video, they look exactly like that on the website. So in case you're like, oh, what if it doesn't look like that? No, it looks exactly the way it does here. And all the other colors they have, because they also have in stock their older colors, they're just as beautiful as well. And they had so, so many different types that I am so glad that they continued this line with new colors. And I am super excited to see if maybe down the line they might keep it as a regular and keep adding more and more different variations, because I am such a fan of this yarn. And the last one I wanted to show, oh, and just to clarify one more time, this one is called Big Twist Party. So in case you're looking for it, you can locate it. And oh, I am sorry. I forgot to give the color code for this one. Oh, actually it doesn't have it. Oh, interesting. Like I said, they changed a lot of the labels. It's the lot number they put, so I'm not too sure if oh, I guess they might have tweaked it. But as I said, these colors kind of stand out, so you kind of can't miss them if you're looking for them. And so the last yarn I wanted to show, I originally bought just one, and that's because I kept seeing a long, long time ago that they used to have them in the Ogo style. And if you're not too familiar with that yarn, it used to be a big circle that they would have held by like a piece of cardboard. And once you've already taken off the cardboard, the yarn would stay in the circle. You would have to cut the plastic that was in it, pull it out. It was like a strand of plastic, and the circle would become undone. It would just become, like a long line. And the purpose of doing that was to keep the yarn from tangling when you would pull it. So it would keep it from tangling up. And the idea of it was really, really cool. I always liked the idea. I still have some of the original designs of the Yogos because I believe they kind of got away with the designs for some of them, because this yarn used to be an Ogo design, but now it became a cake, which I've always wanted to try. And when I saw they became cakes, I was like, oh my goodness, I had to buy them. So the yarn I got, it is called Colorama Halo. And I've been looking at this yarn forever, and I never was able to purchase it because I wanted to wait till it was on sale. I'm sorry, sale. And lo and behold, it's on sale for the Yarnormous sale that's going on right now. I originally just bought one, but then I found this. Well, not found. I located. That sounds weird. I located this crocheter on YouTube, and I fell in love with a lot of the shawls that she makes. And she makes this gorgeous shawl using this yarn. She only uses two cakes. And she would use a bigger hook because this is considered a bulky weight. So she would use a really, really large hook, like a 12 millimeter, I believe. And you would make this gorgeous shawl real loopy. And this yarn is really, really soft. So I was so excited it was on sale that I bought another one. So now I have two of them so I can work on that shawl. And my apologies, let me give you some information of this yarn. This yarn is called Yarnspirations Karen Colorama Halo. And it is considered as a perfect phasing. Perfect phasing. And when you actually pull the yarn, you'll actually see how smooth the color transitions are. As you can see in this one has pink in the middle, goes down to blue. And you'll see it just move smoothly through when it's changing color. And it's really, really cool. This yarn, it is, I need to find the label, sorry about that. It is 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, 11% polyester. It is 8 ounces, 227 grams, 481 yards, 440 meters. It is both machine washable and dryable. I love those kind of yarns. This yarn is categorized as a bulky size 5, and the recommended hook size is a 6 millimeter or USJ10, or the recommended knitting needles is 6 millimeter or US 10. And as I said, this yarn is so, so soft. If you've never had an opportunity to actually see this yarn in the store, every time I've only gone probably like, well, not that, actually I went last year at the end of the year. I went with a friend to the store because she needed to buy some craft supplies, so I figured let me sneak to the yarn. And when I passed by this area, I kept seeing people pass by and they were just touching the yarn. And I wondered, why do they keep doing it? And then when I got near it, I did it too. I was like, oh my goodness, it is so, so soft. And I am not sure if the camera is just showing. You can see the little fuzz around it. And I believe that's what causes the halo effect, as you can see. Myself, I have no problems with it because I love the way the effect looks. And it doesn't pull, it doesn't fall off. Like I said, since I'm working with another yarn, the other yarn for that shawl, I've had no problems with it snagging or just, falling apart, anything like that. It's a really good sturdy yarn. And it's just so, so soft. So if you ever have a chance to go to the store, just kind of poke it a bit and you're going to fall in love with this yarn. And oh, my apologies. This color is called Rose Garden, and it is color 291076. And I fell in love when I saw this, so that's why I thought I'm going to make the shawl in this color because I love the dark, dark rose and the light blues that's around it. And yeah, that's, and my apologies. that time of purchase was $7.99, and right now on the sale, excuse me, it is going for $8.99. So when I purchased this yarn, I had another coupon that was given to me, so that it was a little bit discounted. For $8.99 is still a good price because the regular price is $11.99. So it is a really, really good deal. So I I don't want to say I recommend, but I do recommend this yarn. It's real soft, and trust me, you'll like it a lot. And so, yeah, that's all I have for this order. It wasn't as it was big, but like I said, a lot of the colors I pulled out because they were repeat colors of what I've shown before. So, yeah, this video is still kind of, still good and good, decent size. And as I said, if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it when I see anybody returning to watch these videos. And if you're new to the channel, if you can do the usual, if you can like and subscribe, I really, really appreciate that as well. And again, thank you for your time and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.